Hello guys.
Hello.
My name is Jerry Aiton.
I'm Veronica Aiton.
Yes, and together we are
The
Aitons family.
family.
Welcome back to the show. Yes, it's an amazing day and you're back here. So if you have not subscribed, kindly go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe. And you can share, you can like, and also comment.
Yes. So guys, karibuni sana to this new video. As we promised you that you're going to see us
more oftenly.
Yes. So kindly subscribe, as he has said.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share, comment, tell us what do you think. Yes, and we shall really appreciate.
Yes. Yes.
So today we will be talking about there's this story which while we were away happened that there. I'm sure you guys you heard of that lady a gospel musician from Nigeria who died because of violence in marriage and everything. So we want to talk about that topic. Maybe give our views.
Yes.
And also you are welcome to comment and tell us what
Your
you
take.
think about this topic, how you took those news that somebody can really die in marriage, not because of they are sick. Imagine guys, si ati juu ni mgonjwa, violence in marriage, kuchapwa as a lady. So that's what we are going to be talking about in today's video. You can contribute, you can add,
Yes.
you can tell us even your views. Yes.
Yes. So what is your take first on violence before even we continue discussing?
Violence, it's not allowed. I don't think violence it's good because when your marriage ama a relationship inafika hapo, it shows that one, maybe you forgot the path that you two were walking. Because when you start, there is a clear path that you agree this is the route that you are going to follow. Then all of a sudden, maybe the man start beating you because maybe he feels that maybe whatever he's saying, you're not taking it serious, or whatever he's saying, you're not taking it vile inafaa, ama ana feel una disrespect, so ina get to that extent of being violent. So to me, violence, it's never allowed. And I feel when it reaches a point that you feel that now this is something we can never sit down and discuss and do away with, it's good for the person who is going through that violence to walk away. Maybe not necessarily divorce or anything, but that separation, ama that break, maybe would bring that person into their right mind. I don't know. That's my thinking. But you should not tolerate. Ama ukae hapo, you wait ati tu unaiombea itakuwa sawa. When it reaches to those extent that you can never sit down and agree, my thinking is it's allowed, whether it's a man or a lady, because pia kuna men who do go through the same violence. It's not only ladies, even men do go through the same. Yani that man anachapwa. Unafikianga kuchapwa? Wewe unaweza chapwa na bibi? So there are those men who literally wanachapangwa, wanacharazwa, all those things. So GBV is real, it does happen. And not necessarily to ladies pekee, even to men. There are men who go through the same. Na ya men mostly inaweza kosa kuwa physical, but unapata ni ile emotional. they are being violated, wanapitia that violence emotionally. Maybe the man is not feeling welcomed in their home, they don't feel respected or something like that. Okay, nimeongea sana. Let me give you a chance and also say your take on that.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, and my take also is that violence should never, can never, or will never be allowed in the context of marriage or any other relationship you have. You know, violence is ni kitu imepitwa na time. It's so uncivilized. If you cannot sit down and discuss whatever issue it is, if you feel like you don't agree, you should allow those ones who are not satisfied with the agreement you have or the consensus or maybe whatever it is, allow them to walk. Don't hold people like commodities so that you keep on manipulating them, you keep on maybe violating their rights. It's not allowed. So my take is that violence is a no, and nobody should be or allow themselves to be violated. Yes.
So kuna hivyo vile umesema that people should not be like wanafungiwa ama they are being like, yani people are not allowed to move on. So my thinking ama my question is it that people are forced ama ni mtu hujiamulia wacha nikae? So what your take on that when you say like people should not be, yani watu hawafai kukubali kuwekwa hapo? So sometimes ni watu hufungiwa ama ni watu willingly, because as that case yenye tumeanza na kusema an example of that lady, she stayed willingly. She was not forced maybe to stay. Ye alikuwa anaona maybe I can stay and fight for my marriage because pia kwa hii context ya church they say that divorce is not allowed, divorce is not accepted, you know. So in that context, considering maybe even she was a gospel artist or something or minister, she had all those things that she was considering. Pia anaona maybe when I walk out people will not understand what I'm going through, watasema nimeachilia ndoa, ni mimi nimeifanya ifail. Exactly. They won't understand her perspective. So my question is it that all the time watu wanafosiwa kukaa ama kuna ile people are willingly they stay there despite the violence, wana choose to remain?
So it can be either maybe others are manipulated by situations, by religion to stay, like venye umesema mambo na from a church context, and you are not saying all churches, but there are religions that don't allow, no matter what you're going through. But as we say, the best religion is love. If you are violated, there's no love there, or there may be love, but people have forgotten what they should do. So it's good for you to take a break, a space, walk. Don't allow to be manipulated to stay, or don't choose violence. Choose peace. You don't know what that violence can end into. It can end so badly, thinking that you'll maybe save the day, or people will change as you continue to persist, as you continue to allow those tribulations to come through, that mental torture. It's important that you know that you are better alive than dead. You see, violence can end up can end up in the grave. You realize that violence will take you even in the grave. So it's not anything that you want to take, be it you're receiving violence from your husband or your wife, your fiancé, your friend, whoever it is. You don't allow it. You don't stay, neither should you allow to be manipulated for that. Yes.
And we are not advocating for maybe divorce or something.
People to walk,
But I guess what my view, kama hamwezi kaa chini, you agree.
Yes.
It's not bad, like he's saying. It's better ukue alive than dead. Considering in a family context, maybe even you had children. When you die, either you, the man or the lady, mnaacha watoto. Who will take care of them? Who will,
Yes.
when you are dead, there's nothing you can do.
Yes.
But when you are alive, even if kuna hamkai pamoja, there is a way you can contribute to those children's life or well-being.
Yes.
So we are not saying that it's you walk away or you leave your marriage or something, but it's good to separate for some time as you try to solve these things, and as you try to work your things out. So what something else I'm wondering is, how do men experience violence? Like inafika wapi unasema this man, men rarely talk about these things, and kuna wale pia wameenda kwa grave and
out of the same.
Yes, but their case were never
heard or mentioned.
Yes. It's like rape. Also men, ama boy child huwa wanarepiwa, I will go the sodomization, but it's rare usikie kesi ya a boy or a man ikiwa so inakuwa so talked about, spoken, followed up compared to girls. So it doesn't mean, actually one of the days maybe we can talk about that. It's an awareness which I feel in my heart that we really need to do, to not neglect the boy child. I don't know whether I'm so passionate about that because I have a boy in the house or something, but I feel not see where the boy.
Oh, but yeah, I'm the man.
He's the man. I have a boy. So
we have a boy.
Yes, we have a boy together, and maybe we will have other boys. We don't know. So when we don't talk about these issues with about boys, no one will ever talk about them. So but that we'll do another video on the same. Remember, we told you our videos, it's not only couple goals. We'll talk about so many things.
It's contemporary.
Yes, so many things, maybe things that are happening in the country, outside country, maybe things that we feel we should address. Yes. So you can tell us how men do experience the violence, despite the fact that they don't talk so much about them.
Now you see, in a relationship, men are considered the stronger vessel. Like when it comes to issue with masculinity, they are more stronger than women. So you realize in our community we have only based violence on maybe women battling, or even men battling, whatever it is, whatever comes first. But most women, the reason we have more cases on women that are because women are more outspoken. If anything happens to them, they will speak out. But for men, they keep it maybe to try and reserve their respect in the society, or even their ego, because actually these things really hurts men's ego. And when you hurt a man's ego, you destroy them completely. So you realize they don't have the audacity to come out and speak it out. And you realize not necessarily physical violence, we have economic violence, whereby some men have been defrauded. They did a few things with the woman here and there, but this woman defrauded them. This one leads to depression and mental health issues. That's violence. You realize, like, most men also, because of their sexual need, they have fallen prey of violence, in terms of they've been infected, sexually transmitted infections. Their other partner did not even, they did not have a consent. Of course, both of them would want to sleep together, but the other person did not come out clearly and say, maybe I have HIV and AIDS. You see, that's health, that's violence also. That's trying to violate this other person's right. And simply because maybe they were married and they did not want their wife to know, so they were very silent about it, they did not speak about it, and they also did the same, maybe to their spouses. Now, violence happens in so many ways. We have said you may be a man also earning a salary, but you don't take even a coin. Somebody else, after maybe umekaliwa, achana hata kukaliwa, maybe your wife ndo anatake. The reason could be maybe unakunywa kidogo, so because of that they see you unfit maybe to even enjoy your sweat, the fruits of your labor, you see. So that one could also be violence, you see. So
what kind of violence is that?
That one,
where maybe, for example, I'm taking the money, you're not taking.
That's economic, socio-economic, because it's happening maybe in the family context and it's happening in the society context. So that one is social economic violence, whereby also you realize even women go through that. Maybe women are not allowed to work. They're told to stay at home even when they qualify, even to get a job or something. That's somebody who has violated your rights socially and economically. So you cannot grow into whatever you want to grow. So you realize this violence thing, it cuts across. And that's why we are saying and we are advocating that nobody should sit around to allow such things to happen to them. All of us are human beings, and we should put humanity before our interests as individuals. We need to empower each other. We need to respect each other. We really need to support each other for us to be able to grow. If you feel this person has or will outgrow you, it's better you allow them to walk. But we are not just saying simply because you encounter such a challenge for you just to walk anyhow. Involve other people. We have said the only time you have to walk, it's when it gets physical. But before it gets physical, you can maybe involve other people, close friends. Maybe if you go to church, something like that, you can also involve the chief where need be. He can come and intervene, or she, whoever it is, they can come and intervene, and you find a lasting solution. Yes.
Yeah, so this is a huge topic.
Yeah.
That we can never talk more enough about. But I guess what you're saying is, if you're a lady or a man out there going through this, the violence that you're talking, GBV is not all about being physical, sexual, but those two are the ones which people know much about. But even whatever he has said, the socio-economic violence that he has explained, where when you as a woman or a man, you're being denied right to maybe work, and you are qualified, as he's saying, maybe you have the papers, but your man or your husband is saying in this house you can never work, you stay, be a housewife or something, and you feel maybe he's not in a position to take care of the family as he would, ama the way you would want. So unamwambia siwache nitafute kazi, maybe tusaidiane, but because ako tu na maybe insecurities zake, ama ana from the background yenye amereziwa, ameambiwa lady should not go to work or something, so he is denying you are right, and hiyo kitu inafika mahali na kusumbua because you feel like you're being caged, you're not allowed to explore. So also that is violence. So guys, what we are trying to tell you out there as a lady or a man, don't be threatened, don't allow this violence to go way out of the way, like haiwezi kuwa handled. It's good una take your break as you try to solve, but kama ni kitu inaweza kuwa solved before you walk out, make sure you solve it. When maybe unaona inafika mahali physical, you talk to your spouse, tell them no, this is not right, this is not how you should handle nini. If they get it and stop, well and good. But if you have tried to talk to them, you have tried to involve people, you have tried, but they're not changing, and you're still in the house, that's when we are saying take a break, take your space, as you try to talk ukiwa mbali na yeye, because you never know atakuja tu siku moja akufanyia nini. And as we are saying, you need to consider even the kids, that is kama mko nao, because sometimes as couples in marriage, the things that we do really affect these children, because when the kid anaona you as a man unachapa the lady, that's maybe the perception yenye ako nayo kwa marriage. So when his time comes, he is expecting that I should beat my wife, and she is not supposed to say anything, or she's not supposed to walk away, So they do learn a lot even when we are taking these actions. So it's always good to consider them also.
Yes.
Ama kama uko na msichana pale anaona unachapa mama, the lady may say, I don't want to be involved with men. I don't want to get married. I don't want to, And I had in another panel, a conversation, they were having a conversation, and they were saying some of these things that we do at home really affect these children's mind.
100%.
And some of them, that's why they are turning to not want to relate with the opposite gender. They find themselves relating with the same gender because they saw things in their family that don't add up. Okay, I don't I see pulls in the fact that maybe some of these things are way beyond, maybe mtoto amelelewa kwa familia haina issue already, but they turn out that way. So we also really need to pray for our children. But they were saying some contribution ni kama hizo, because huyu mtoto amelelewa akiona babangu anachapanga mamangu, I don't want to go through the same thing. So because anafikiria all men would reason the same, ana choose no, let me not go that route, So we are really affecting them unknowingly. So let us be very cautious and very careful about what we do in front of them. Yes,
I think that's it. If this content was useful to you, don't forget to like or leave a comment. Kindly, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe.
Yes.
Like and share this video. I think until the next video, to us is a bye bye. See you on the next one.